Welcome to Hard Knocks Tarot. Let's get on with your read. The first card you pulled was the kratom. This is a plant that is found in areas of Southeast Asia and can be found towering over your head. Usage of the dark leaves can be traced back to ancient times as a remedy to alleviate pain in the body. When pulling this card, you take a moment to ask yourself what you are trying to avoid or ignore that you know in your heart is a problem. So when pulling this card, Spirit is asking you to acknowledge and become aware of what you are trying to set aside. Bringing clarity. I know it may be uncomfortable, but it's always to our benefit to do whatever it is necessary to conquer our shadows and blockages hidden within them. Spirit is asking you to let your tensions rise up, to be nurtured and healed, and not to be suppressed down. This card asks the question, what am I holding on to and that is holding me back? The next card that you pulled collective was number 39, the dragon. Against the rocky cliffs of the mountainside, the dragon rests peacefully with the crashing shore blissfully ringing in its ears. Its iridescent scales catch glimmers of sunlight and sprinkle the cave in an array of rainbows. Dragon is the most often misunderstood, but it pays no mind to the thoughts of others. That's right, the dragon gives zero fucks. It has done too much work to let the fears of others to be a distraction. Your work, dear one, is not yet done. There is much for you to learn and overcome, because no matter how old we get, there is always a lesson to be learned or shared. When you pull this card, this is a card that reminds you that you are strong, that you are strong enough to learn the lessons you need to in this life, and that you are not defined by what others say or the fear that they may be trying to instill in you. You are a child of divine love, and dragon will accompany you on your journey to keep you safe, and it may even throw a rainbow or two your way to remind you of how magical you are. When you pull this card, you might want to ask yourself, what are some positive things I can remind myself of when times get hard? So this is a card of encouragement. I am a huge believer in the dragon energy. When I was homeless just a few years ago, I was homeless for a few years, and I saw a lot of dragons in the clouds. I took pictures of them. I'll go ahead and include them in this video. They should be showing up right now. But the dragons were there encouraging me, because at that time I was being held down by a lot of people that wanted to see me fail, wanted to see me homeless and broke on the street, exactly where I was. And the dragons helped me. I had so many friends up in the sky, let me tell you. And it was very encouraging. As you could see in the pictures, there's no doubt that these were dragons. And for some reason, I saw them, I noticed them, and they encouraged me. And it's a beautiful thing. The dragon energy is telling you that you have come too far to give a fuck what anybody thinks. That you still have a long way to go, but be proud of where you've come from. And continue not to give any fucks. I know this is telling me that at this time, there might be either somebody needing your help to fill the dragon energy. Maybe they're feeling bound by some, dark spells, aka people talking shit. Or it could just be simply that God wants you to know, just don't give up. To continue moving forward and continue to learn. And that you are being watched, that you are being seen. You are not someone that has been tossed to the side and forgotten about. You matter, okay? The last card you got was Kava, okay, number 30. Kava. All about plants today and the dragon. Oceans away, there lies a plant whose history is rooted deep in the sacred rituals of indigenous island cultures. Kava, I'm not sure. I'm sure it's Kava, with its wide-brimmed leaves, has been used in ceremonies and embodies a spiritual practice of grounding. Like its roots, Kava is here to remind you that before you embark on any spiritual journey, you first need to ground yourself. Connecting to the earth and yourself is how you'll be able to make clear decisions about where you are going and where you want to be. Imagine a brilliant white light that extends from you to the sail below. Feel it stretched beneath the surface and intertwined with the natural roots of the earth. You are connected to the source. Let this bring comfort to you and solidify the decisions you will make as you continue throughout life. Remember to always come back to your roots. How can you make grounding a priority in your life? Something that you practice daily. It could just be going outside in your backyard with bare feet, walking around the yard. It could be meditation, a moment of silence, some tea, some incense, some sage, some singing bowls, prayer, writing down what you're thankful for, whatever it may be. I feel like coming back to your roots is very important. It's honoring where you came from. It's honoring where you've been. It's honoring where you are and where you're going. We can't forget about our past. We can acknowledge it, be grateful for it, because it's made us who we are, where we are today. And it's kept in our back pocket to encourage us, however that may be, to get back to where we once were, or to move away from where we once were for a better future. So that was the 3 oracle cards I pulled for you, for the people watching here and in the future. Thank you for stumbling into Hard Knocks Tarot. Let's go ahead and get some tarot on. Some of you are feeling very empty, very lost, feeling like your house is coming apart, feeling like you're losing control of what's important to you. Too many cards. You are feeling the tug. You're feeling the call to do more. A lot of you know you have been slacking off and not doing what you need to be doing. But you're feeling the pull. Your guides are letting you know that you need to step up your game. That you have a lot more to offer. That you need to take control of your life. And that means standing up from your throne. A lot of you are expecting things to happen in your favor, but you're doing it from far away, trying to manifest it without showing up. Spirit is saying you have to show up. You have to show up, and you have to leave whatever bad attitude that you have behind, all your defenses. You need to leave it behind. Okay, because I see that you are in a lot of pain right here about a situation in the past that has not healed yet. You have something to say. You are being pulled hard because it just feels like your world is falling apart around you. Particularly in the home and family, needing to address this. Maybe you're finding that a lot of repairs are needing to be made all at the same time. Maybe you're finding that you're having trouble paying all the bills. Maybe a marriage Moon card clarifying the Four of Wands in reverse. There's been a lot of heavy emotions going on. Okay. A lot of raised voices and then a lot of silence. It's cold. It's a cold house. Lots of hidden emotions. Somebody is waiting for a return of somebody. Somebody's waiting for a saving grace to walk through the door to make everything right, to bring happiness. This is a dark home. This is a very dark home. This might be a home with a lot of spirits in it. A lot of dark things have happened in this home. Somebody out there is waiting for somebody to return. It doesn't have to be anybody in particular. It could just be somebody, anybody, to bring the light back into this home. Because the energy in this home is really dark and it's negative, and somebody is feeling that and hoping that they can get some type of light back into the house. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles, please. I guess I am taking cards off the floor. Five of Cups shows its face again in reverse this time. This return of this divine feminine energy who is, excuse me, who is just very confident in who they are, very stable, very grounded. Okay, we talked about grounded. Very grounded, stable. They seem to have their shit together. Okay, they bring the sun, they bring truth, they bring joy, they bring light, they bring a reason to celebrate, they bring a reason to smile. They bring the energy of life, love, and youth. They bring a playful energy. And that's why somebody wants them to return, to heal. This. Five of Cups in reverse. So somebody wants a return in their life. Somebody is missing the light of their life. Okay. Tell me about the Nine of Cups, please. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the Nine of Cups in reverse. Somebody out there is thinking, what am I doing with my life? What have I done with my life? Someone's having a real hard look at the situation that they have created. I'm not feeling good about it at all. The Seven of Rods in reverse. Someone gave up. Someone's giving up. Someone's giving up. Someone's tired of fighting. Five of Swords. That's exactly it. Someone's tired of fighting. Five of Swords in reverse. They just feel like they are just in a constant fucking battle with themselves. Someone lost a baby. Remember, this is a general reading. It's not every single thing's not going to relate to you. So please take what does relate to you and leave the rest for another viewer. Someone lost a baby or lost somebody that took care of them unconditionally. No matter what they do, they keep coming back. They keep loving on them. They keep giving them chances. Somebody feels they lost an opportunity. This Empress in reverse. Someone's feeling real sad about losing this divine feminine. Doesn't have to be a female, guys. I don't know what's going on, but take it as it relates to you, okay? Don't force the message, though. There has been a message that you received, collective. It might have been in a dream, but you've been enlightened. You have whatever has been bothering you, it has come to light, and it weighs heavily on your head. It's very important to how you're going to moving forward. The Chariot in reverse, which is a card of victoriously moving forward. Okay. Victoriously moving forward, you are not. Source God, your guides, your higher self stepped in to give you hope, to give you direction, to give you clarity, and to let you know, hey, you've been playing with yourself for too long. You have to open up. You have to have hope if you want to move forward out of the darkness. You have to put your feet in the water. You have to try it out, and you have to step a foot. You have to open up. And then you have to immerse yourself in the water. See, right now you're teasing yourself. And quite bluntly, you are playing a dangerous game with God. You are, because you are aware. You're aware of what needs to be done. You're aware of what you need to do to get better, to be better. And not only can't, that's what you tell yourself, I can't. It's not just that you can't, it's that you won't. And you feel that with attitude. You won't. And it's one thing to not be aware and continue on foolishly and recklessly. And it's another thing to just not give. Because you're selfish. Because you don't want to do the work. Because you're ungrateful. I believe that somebody is realizing they cannot go on like this anymore. They have hit a brick wall. Because something that was once a for sure thing in their life that kept them stable, that's crumbling apart. We've got a lot of Cancer energy here with the Moon and the Chariot. We also have Leo so far. Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, see, Spirit is ready to work with you. But if you're not ready to work with God, then you're just going to get put on your knees. Like you're being threatened right now. And I would take that as, I would take it seriously. I would take it as a warning from experience to listen to your intuition, man. Because this is some real shit. And you don't want to fuck with this. You don't want to say no. Because you won't be punished, but you will be directed forcefully in a way that might hurt you, make you feel uncomfortable, because it's for your own good, and it's for the good of everybody else. It's for the greater good and for your own good. It's called a God smack, my friend, and I've had plenty. And it's out of love, and it's real shit. And somebody here is realizing that if they don't fucking change direction in their life, that they're going to continuously get these God smacks. Okay, but there's a person here that is very comfortable in their low vibrational state, very comfortable wanting their cake and eating it too, very comfortable taking and giving demands, but not doing their part, not giving back properly. There doesn't always have to be an even exchange. You can just give without getting. There's somebody out there that doesn't give unless they're getting something out of it. There's someone out there that's ready to change, that's ready to turn this chariot around and move forward in victory. Someone, if they're not ready, you better get ready. This is another warning that you better get ready to change whatever that you're doing here. And you know what that is. Somebody here is losing their power, or feeling like they are. Losing their ability to get people to do things for them. They're also losing their ability to gain people's attention. They're losing their mojo, pretty much. Why? Because they're not giving anything of substance. Somebody's just taking and taking. Somebody has hope of a return, of a new beginning with someone that they find very attractive. Someone that they'd like to start giving to and healing with. But in the past, they've just barked orders, made demands, came from a dark place. Very snarly, ugly energy. This person, you or someone in your energy, might feel possessed by dark forces. Too many cards. Thank you. What is it? It's the Lover card in reverse. This person will not admit it, but they are heartbroken and missing the light of their life. Missing their love, missing their lover. And fears that they fucked up an opportunity to speak. There's no communication here between these two. They see that this, or they feel that this is hopeless. They're not going to put any, they've lost hope already in this situation. And they're losing hope in life. They feel like this reconciliation can help them out of their depression. But this is somebody that they gave little to, or at least wasn't even exchange. And they feel sorry for themselves here. Looking away from the sun. Hiding, shameful. person they miss really took care of them. At some point, they were making sure that they had everything they needed to live, and that means food, shelter, gas, whatever it is that they needed. Now, this person wants to come in and provide. This person wants to make things right. Or wants to become somebody that is able to do that. A lot of regret that that wasn't the case originally. They did not do their part. They did not take care. You did not take care of somebody, or somebody didn't take care of you, and they're feeling really guilty about it. Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of guilt here. A lot of self-loathing. Feeling like they're getting karma. Feeling like they don't deserve more than they... Yeah, they're giving up. Nine of Rods in reverse. Having sleepless nights, up all night, drinking, drugging, crying. Sitting in bed, lonely, thinking about how they gave their energy and love to other people and not this person. Somebody is missing the emotional connection. The Ace of Rods and the Fool card on its side, I do feel like the pressure is building up for somebody to get the courage to blow caution in the wind, to come forward. But they're just not sure. And this is all coming from passion. This is all coming from the need to feel this person's skin. It has nothing to do with the heart space. It's like somebody doesn't get it. You could like somebody. You could love somebody. You can care about somebody. You can be sexually attracted to somebody. But still not have the like not care enough to feel responsible for that person's life. You know? It's like when it comes to stepping up and asking themselves, what is it that I can do to make this person's life easier or fun? Or those thoughts just don't cross this person's mind. It's all passion and risk and, again, just laughing in the face of God. Just pick and choosing how they care about somebody and not being totally invested, but wanting them to be. Communication is coming. Somebody does want to communicate here. Now these two cards are not cards. Got the Ten of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, so somebody wants to say, hey, I made a decision. I'm going to stop juggling all of these other things. I want to make us a priority. And it's going to come in a message. Okay. Somebody is on the edge of speaking. Whew. They want to make it very clear, though, that they don't want any kind of commitment because it's too much of a burden. It doesn't look like the person is going to be open to that. It looks like the person is going to continue to work on their money situation, and they're being successful in it. With the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Rods, and the Judgment card coming up, they see the situation for what it is, and they might just go ahead and agree to be in this person's life and to play nice. But as far as being passionate with them and being responsible for their emotions and their healing process, that's not happening. I feel like they want to do that out of temptation, but they know, thinking logically, that that's not a good idea, because in the past there's been no justice when they've done that. And if they're finding it hard to say no to this person, but they will say no. Okay, and since we did get the Moonology, the Moon, I'll go ahead and pull from the Moonology deck. We have a lot of Leo, Libra, Aries, Cancer, Pisces. That's about it. Aquarius. What's going on with this Moon card, please, Spirit? Give me 3 on this Moon card, please, Spirit. One more shuffle. Give me 3 on this Moon card, please, Spirit. More Leo energy, Gemini energy as well, and Libra energy. Confidence is your key to success. Communication is key. And a new romance cycle begins. Well, there you have it. This has been Hard Knocks Tarot. I hope you have a blessed day. I'll see you next time.